deliciousness and sexiness, this composition has the intriguing and mysterious factor. From the profound house of Nasomatto, this fragrance is all about decadence and the aphrodisiac components of dark chocolate, embellished by cinnamon, tonka bean, flowers, and oud. This is Nasomatto's Pardon. Alright guys, let's dive into the house of Nasomatto's Pardon, guys. So, the background of the company, this is an Italian company based in the Netherlands. So Nasomatto is the epitome of the modern and deep compositions in perfumery. This house is a quintessential when it comes to innovative composition. Alessandro Gualtieri, which is the main creator and composer of these amazing perfumes, basically, quote unquote, says, I begin to make something, but to a certain point, as it starts to make choices by itself. It is the process of making these compositions that intrigues and guides me. I like the feeling of losing control, and when I'm not making all the right choices. My involvement is to create something that is alive and will be able to say new things. I want my perfumes and creations to have an intelligence of their own, not just the slaves of my meaning. Alessandro Gualtieri. So designer Gualtieri has the house of Nasomatto, which has 10 perfumes in their fragrance portfolio up to date. Their first creation was in 2008, and then the latest was in 2014. The presentation, as you see, it's very unique. You have this really nice cardboard kind of sleeve that will encompass the whole box, and the fragrance will sit right in here in this foam kind of bed, and there's a little hole here for the Nasomatto cap. It says Nasomatto Pardon. That sits right here, and it's, if you want to take the fragrance on trips, you can do that by taking the beautiful wood cap and just replacing the cap with that little black cap right there. The bottle itself is very exquisite, very intriguing. This beautiful wooden cap, very solid, very nice. And these are beautiful composition, guys. Look at how amazing these bottles are. Very nice, thick glass. So going back on the box here, the sleeve, it has this little artistic creation here, which seems to be like a fox or some sort of creation. This is like a snail down here or something. It says Nasomatto Extrait de Parfum 30 ml 1 ounce. There's information about the company right here. On the back, the same thing, and it says, Pardon, the bottle of perfume is a part of the project Nasomatto. The fragrance aims to evoke the persuasion of utmost masculine elegance and charm. So, created by Nasomatto. You have nasomatto.com, the website. So that's it for the box, guys. Now, the sprayer is beautiful, and these, again, these are very potent. I'm going to spray my arm here for you. Very nice mist, and the smell is just fantastic. So coming up next, guys, we're going to talk about price point and bottle sizes. So Nasomatto, all compositions only come in a 30 ml 1 ounce offering for the whopping price of $185. Pricey little booger, but very nice compositions. The overall release and perfumer and the nose behind this is none other than Alessandro Gualtieri, which is the founder and creator of Nasomatto's compositions. He has also worked on many Orto Parizzi compositions, such as Sturcas and Boccanera, just to name a couple. So the application and best time to wear this, I would spray no more than 2 sprays max, because this is Parfum Extrait. It's extremely potent, and it would choke people out. This is definitely, I would definitely wear this in the cooler months of the year, autumn, fall, winter, and early spring. I would not wear this in the summertime at all. This can get very cloying very easily if you spray heavily, and especially if it's, you know, a setting where it's really warm. So I would keep this for cooler months. Classification is a Floro Gourmand, mostly Gourmand. The note breakdown, you're going to get magnolia flower and different pulperia flowers. In the middle, you're going to get dark chocolate, tonka beans, and cinnamon. In the base, you get oud and sandalwood. So, the summary of the fragrance, guys. This opens up smooth and very, very yummy. The oud here is not extremely aggressive, but if you don't like compositions like Yves Saint Laurent's M7, the original vintage juice, if you don't like Lidge, again, these opulent, deep and dark, strong fragrances, I would stay away from this. You have the cacao and the cinnamon that plays a beautiful part here. This is extremely well blended, very sexy, very deep, almost sticky. It has an amazing projection longevity, guys. This performs like amazing, like no other. Along with Black Afghano and Duro, Pardon shares that aggressive characteristic that is very distinctive of the Nasomatto DNA. I'm warning, this is not for everyone. This is not for the faint of heart. It's not going to be a crowd pleaser. It's not going to be a dumb reach. It's not going to be something that's going to please everyone in the room. So it's definitely going to be a fragrance that's going to turn heads. You're going to definitely bring attention to you if you wear this. It's going to be unique. You're going to be smelling different than anybody else in the room. I guarantee you, you will get compliments. But some people will think that this is a little bit different and a little bit too weird. Okay? So the final rating, guys, I love this from the House of Nasomatto. I think this is one of my favorites. In the very beginning, I get a little bit of a metallic note, which I don't particularly love, but as it dries down, it's really, really delicious. So getting here to the final rating, guys, the presentation, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. It's very unique. I love the exquisite box with the foam, and the bottles are just beautiful. I love the wooden caps. So 5 out of 5. The scent itself, definitely going to give this a 4 out of 5. I love it. It's very unique, very beautiful, but there's a couple things in there that I just don't love. That metallic feeling that I get in the very opening, and it's something that it's not going to please everyone. So, and for myself, I find it very nice, but definitely not one of my favorite scents out there. So I'm giving this a 4 out of 5. Projection, it's beastly, 5 out of 5. You got to go easy on the trigger, otherwise you're going to choke people out. Longevity, 5 out of 5. You get 14 plus hours in the sucker. In versatility, I'm giving this a 4 out of 5. It's definitely unisex, but not all the way around. It loses 1 point because, I would definitely stay away in the warm and in the heat, because this will not do well in the heat. Uniqueness, 5 out of 5. This is unique, but unfortunately, like I said, this is very unique, and you're not going to smell like anybody else. So for that matter, you get a 5 out of 5. I get a sense of Yves Saint Laurent M7 and a little bit of Lidge in there, but I enjoy Lidge and M7 much more than I enjoy this. So, but it's definitely unique. It's going to get a 5 out of 5. Compliment factor gets a 3.5. Compliment factor gets a 3. Did not get much compliments anytime I wore this. Some people actually thought it was weird. They didn't particularly like it. Especially women did not love this. So it's one of those compositions that you're going to have to wear for yourself. If you enjoy it, if you love it, definitely wear it. But it's not going to be a crowd pleaser. You're not going to get tons of compliments. It's not going to be something that's going to, it's definitely not one of those that will please the masses. Just put it that way. You're going to have to wear it for yourself. Just like, I think Lidge is like that as well. There's a few fragrances out there that you just don't please everybody. They're very unique. They're very exquisite. They're very different and even weird to the point that you have to wear for yourself. Okay? So the overall final rate, this gets a 4 stars. It's one of the best offerings from the House of Nasomatto, in my opinion. Definitely an amazing scent. I think 4 stars, definitely great from this composition, and it's one of the finest compositions from the House of Nasomatto, which Nasomatto has all these great, unique, exquisite compositions that are pushing the envelope, and this is no different. This pushes the envelope. Thank you for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon.